Hi everyone. Oh god. I just finished filming a 30-minute video on this makeup and I don't know why, but there was no sound connected to that video. So although I'm incredibly frustrated and angry with myself for not at least testing how I was recording, I might just take this all off and start again. The video is actually my everyday makeup routine. I haven't been here for a while and I feel so terrible. I've had a few new subscribers, which is amazing. Thank you so much for pressing that button. I mean, yeah, it really makes my day every time I look at my phone because it sort of pops up as a notification. I'm like, oh. But I've been moving house. I am here at the moment. Please excuse what's going on outside. There's so many things, but I'm determined to just film this video and possibly put some music to cover up the gardening that's going on outside. God damn it. But yeah, so it is my everyday makeup routine, and I thought I'd film it because I'm in one of those sort of moods where I'm really liking how my makeup is looking every day. It just looks good and it's working, so I thought I might share it with you guys. So bear with me while I take this all off and start again. Be right back. And I'm back. About a million makeup removing wipes later, I'm back with my fresh face. Let's start off with my skincare. It's pretty simple. My only skincare product recently is just one item, which is a certified organic rosehip oil by Sukin. It's really bright and I'm not sure why. So what I'll usually do is a few drops on my finger. Now, as you can see, this is an oil. It's pretty oily, but it's incredibly good for your skin and it's done wonders for mine in terms of blackheads, dryness, excess oil at times, just all round an amazing product. I'm not sure how oily skinned people would fare with this, but I love it. But again, my skin is the driest skin in the world. Okay, so that's that. We'll let it sort of slightly sink in, but I don't like it to sink in completely because whatever I put on top, I like to sort of blend with the oil. What I've been using recently is the MAC Face and Body. I've just been using it so much. It's my holy grail foundation. Then I grab, where are you? Excuse the dirtiness that as I said, I just did my makeup, so they were clean before. I use the Zoeva Silk Finish Foundation Brush. Just a gorgeous all-round foundation brush. Who else is loving Beyonce, just in general? I swear I could listen to EXO and Drunk in Love continuously for the longest time, and I'm just a bit crazy like that, where I'll put the song on repeat until I'm just sick of it. I'll just repeat it and repeat it. I go crazy for things. Okay, for concealer, I've been loving, well, particularly for under the eyes, I've been loving the Benefits Fake Up. It's really bright, but we all know what this is. The Benefit Fake Up concealer. It's got a balm around the center of where the stick is, and it's really moisturizing. So I don't use a lot, just sort of add it around this area, as you can see. And I'll use my fingers because, heck, We want it to be as natural as possible. Okay, so the second part of my concealing is around my mouth. It's a Marc Jacobs Concealer Wake Up Cool in number 2, and I'll just use my fingers to blend that out. Again, not much at all, one click, and even then I think it might be excessive, but yeah, it's excessive. Alright, let's just work with it. So let's start with the eyes. Now this might seem a bit strange, so bear with me. I assure you it works and it looks good. What I'm using today is this. It's a red blush and it's a burnt red. And I might use my fingers to put that, and that I'm putting on my eyes. It's a bit strange. Pat it onto the eyelid. And you do want it to be heavy. So really pack it onto that lower eyelid. Lower eyelid? No, it's not the lower eyelid. As you can see, it's very heavily packed on. What I do then is use my trusty Elizabeth Arden 8-hour cream. Gorgeous product. You can use it for your dry lips, your dry patches on your face. I usually use it around my nose where it's particularly dry. Just all round an amazing cream. You can use it, you know, to set your eyebrows, which I'll show you in a minute. I sort of squeeze it a tiny bit and take just one drop and put one on either eyelid. So what I do is, I think I put too much, I might wipe that off. So a dab on each eyelid is enough. And what you're going to do is, using your finger, dabbing it onto the eyelid on top of that blush that we put on there. And then what we'll do is, we'll use our fingers to blend it upwards towards the brow. And the excess you can use to set those eyebrows. So that's the sort of final look of the eyeshadow itself. It looks healthy and glossy. Let's move on to the eyeliner. What I'll be using today is the Real Techniques Pixel Liner Brush with, where are we? The Maybelline Eye Studio eyeliner. So let's move on to the brows. Now, my brows are looking just fine at the moment, but I might use some brow pattern on the ends. I like the look of that. What am I saying? So I'm using what I really can't live without, which is the Zoeva winged liner and brush, and Face of Australia HD brow kit using the lightest colour, which, as you can see, is well loved. I'm using the Hourglass Ambient Light base powder in dim light. They come in all different shades. In fact, some of them can be used as blushes and bronzers and highlighters. I'm using this as a face powder today with my powder brush. And I'll only use this on really hot sort of summer days. I leave the nose, I leave the cheekbones and the cheeks, because I like that natural glow to come through around those areas in particular. It just looks more natural. Then we're going to the bronzer, but I am going to be using this Real Techniques blush brush, sort of dome looking one. Put the product on the tip and focus on the side of the face and bringing it down the cheekbone. I add what's left of the brush down my neck, because my neck is usually really white, regardless of if I'm really tanned, or even when I'm at my whitest, my neck is super white. So I do like to add some products down there just so it can look like my face is, you know, one with the body. Next up, I'm going to go in with that powder brush that I used and blend it out. And it might seem of no use, but this is daylight and I'd rather it look as subtle as humanly possible than to look like actual bronzing on the face or like a light contouring. Next, I'm using my favourite blush at the moment, which is this Dior Rosy Glow blush, and Dior products are my absolute favourite. This rosy pink. It would help if it wasn't so bright. Yep, there we go. It's meant to blend in with any skin tone, and I do believe that it really would. I'm using this Real Techniques blush brush. Okay, so once that's done, I go in with the MAC Mineralize Skin Finish in Soft and Gentle as my highlighter, and I'm using the Real Techniques setting brush. So a little bit, tap it on the lid, and doesn't even show up on camera, but that's the point. Natural makeup usually doesn't show up on camera very well because it's made for the daylight where people will see you and they'll see the real look of the makeup. So that's what my goal is to sort of make sure it looks better in the daylight, face to face, as opposed to on camera, which you need a lot of makeup to show up when you're filming. So for mascara, I'm using two mascaras. First being my Holy Grail Full Soft mascara by Maybelline. It just does everything I want it to do. I could wear this alone, but really, as I said, it's just been my routine now to add the second mascara. So okay, so the second mascara is Makeup Forever's Smokey Extravagant Mascara, and it's tapered at the end and wide at the base. Na-na. Okay, and last but really not least, it's the lipstick, and I have been using every day the YSL Rouge Volupte in number 9. It's like a rosy pink colour, very natural and gorgeous. The packaging of this is gorgeous. I hate putting it in my bag so it doesn't scratch. It's like, ooh, don't hurt it. I'll put it on for you. I'll show you what it looks like. It is really, really nice to put on your lips. It just slides on. As much as I try and take my time, it just feels good to go. Now, what I like in particular about this lipstick is that once you're talking in the day and things like that, it blends out quite naturally and quite beautifully, as opposed to those long-wearing lipsticks that leave a line around your lips. Thanks so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. Let me know what you'd like to see. I am back in the mood for filming, so anything you might suggest would be great. I do have some ideas in mind for the next couple of videos, but I'd love to hear what you'd like me to film. So if you've just come across this channel, it would be great if you commented, liked, and even pressed that subscribe button. That would be like amazing. But thank you for taking the time to watch this. Love you all.